So we are not what is visible today to the world. We are what we were in the past. We were what we absorbed in the Garab, and we are now what is.
And then if we keep training ourselves on that, it just sustains and grows stronger. So you've become a storyteller, but more than that, you interpret stories very well. Huh? Like you were telling us how you interpreted different stories that you have heard. But which is your favorite story that you like to tell, that you like to interpret amongst the many ones that you've done?
My favorite, I can't choose. I love them all. But I don't know why. I just absolutely love Sri Krishna's, any of them. Any story, whether it's his Bal Leela, whether it's his Ras Leela, whether it's him advising the Pandavas, any story that has Krishna in it, I'll get hooked on. I'm pretty sure I'll get hooked on really quickly. I have seen myself, like the moment the word Krishna is said, Sri Krishna, my ears go like, yes, I'm listening. Because I love Krishna so much. Like, if I get a chance to meet Krishna, the only question I'll ask him is, can you stay with me forever?
Sweet. So if you see this line, I don't know why. That line was very important. I don't know why I like Sri Krishna. So why she doesn't know is because definitely in a past lifetime she's been a hardcore Sri Krishna Bhagat. Hardcore, very, very deep, very intense. And that way she's not liking him. In the sense, she's not making effort to like. It's not logical decision. It just comes natural because she's lived that life. So everyone needs to understand their children. Sometimes we're not able to understand our children. Why are they like this? Why are they feeling like this? Now, this is a beautiful sanskar. Sometimes from a past life, we could also carry a tougher sanskar. And a sanskar can also be our nature. So when a baby is born, we look at it as it's a fresh, and we will groom them to be what? Body is new. Soul is very old. And if you just look at them that way, it's so easy to understand a child. And it's so easy to help them to change old sanskars which are not healthy for them now and to groom the ones which are good for them and the world. So, but you have to look at them as a soul on a journey in that body and not like a baby.
And probably like easier to do when they are younger.
Easier, always. Yeah. Always.
Yeah, because you get to set as you age.
The more you will use that sanskar again, the more it will get
So parents investing in the children early in the day and children also unlocking their true potential and personality. What does your day look like? How do you start your day and how do you end?
I wake up at like 5:30 if I'm lucky or 6. Then I go to school. I return by 12:45. 1 o'clock max. I have my lunch. I'll watch TV. I don't know. Then I'll take a nap. I'll wake up. I have classes almost every day. Whether it's Sanskrit, whether it's dance, I have classes almost every day. Then after that, I eat dinner. And then I study or I read. And then I sleep.
So is there any specific time when you give to, because you whether it's the Bhagavad Gita you mentioned, Ramayana, Mahabharata, how have you absorbed so much of that knowledge in such a short time in life?
Whenever there is one thing, you can ask anybody from my family or from my mom's studio. I'll spend the entire day reading, whether it's on my Kindle, whether it's a real book, I'll read the entire day. I have no issue with that. No matter what I'm reading, whether I'm reading Indian scriptures, whether I'm reading some fantasy book, whether I'm reading even a story book, I'll be seen reading in almost every hour of the day, at least. That's what I'm saying.
And then that you kind of absorb it and then you convert it into stories. So when you convert that into stories, does it come naturally? Do you practice? How does it happen?
When I don't know how it happened again, but when I was very little, my parents used to teach me English through books only. They used to make me read storybooks, and alongside them, I used to read. Now it's happening, I'm teaching my parents English. Ulta ho raha hai ab. Also, fun fact, when I was in 2nd grade, we used to have these language periods whenever we had like English or Hindi. There used to be a lot of free time because whenever the work was done, the class was just sitting idle or was talking. So I used to give speeches about Indian history, thoda. And I used to watch Kirti ma'am's videos, Kirtika Govindasamy, and I used to watch her videos. I used to write the things down, and I used to give speeches about that on my class. I even had my own brand called Madhav back in 2nd grade, where I used to make these like not funny. I used to make drawings on like paper books that I stapled together and I made, and like I used to write Madhav TM on the side, and I used to like give that to my friends and be like, here is your Madhav kit. I still want to continue that as not just in giving stationery. Also, I want to do more. Like I want to give more speeches again the next time I get an opportunity at my school.